What's up, everybody? Welcome to Aquatic Life with Blake. I am Blake. Today we're going to be making a hybrid filter system for my aquarium. I have a sponge filter in there right now, and I want to keep the sponge filter in there for the beneficial bacteria and everything, but I'm going to attach it to the bottom of my over-the-back filter. I feel it will make the sponge filter work to its optimal use, and then we'll also have some other mechanical filtration. And I have the option to put chemical filtration in there as well. So let's do that. But first things first, I'm going to the corner store real quick. So here's the intro. Here are some tools you may or may not need. A couple of pairs of pliers. Doesn't matter if it's needle nose, regular. A couple of pair of pliers. A razor blade, possibly a steak knife, and or a saw. Saw would probably be a prime tool to choose, actually. You also need your aquarium, and here we got a top fin 10-gallon over the back filter for the aquarium. You need a sponge filter. This is where we will use the razor blade. Please ask your parents' permission to do so. And we will be cutting the piece that goes underneath the over-the-back filter for the intake, and the tube on top of your sponge filter. So we'll take that out and detach this, and we got our tube. And we'll be going in like that. Just need to shorten both pieces so it fits on the aquarium. Here is where you would use that saw that I spoke of. I did try the razor blade on this outflow tube for the sponge filter, but I went with the steak knife instead because I do not have the saw. So let's get that cut, and I'll show you the next step. Alright, here we're almost through, and there it is. Let me make sure this just slides in, make sure it's not too bent. I'm going to put this in on top of the sponge filter. Get that on there. Make sure it just fits. I'm going to use this piece. I don't know why I put that other piece on. Put it in there. And as you see, it still sticks out of the top a little bit too much. Gotta cut some of that off. So, probably take 3 or 4. I'm going to grab the steak knife again. Let's push through these little plastic ridges. You see right there where the plastic connects, those little areas are what you are trying to cut to take off the little extra ½ inch or so. Just cutting the last piece, and now we'll make sure it fits. Yeah, perfect. Now you could silicone that shut or super glue it. Now you just want to unplug the lift your over the back filter out. I did not unplug it. And put this intake piece back on. Slide the sponge filter tube over the intake filter tube, like so. And just set it back on in, like a little wiggle there, and you just want to make sure it sits flat and it's not leaking out anywhere. It's prime. As you can see, I'm recording from my phone today. My bad. Alright, and let's be real. People in the hobby, we like to keep everything, but this little piece that you cut off of the filter system, the hang over the back filter system, you can just throw that out. But I'd probably keep this piece of tube. Now you can kind of see, hold on, let me get the lighting. Now that you can see the intake tube on the 10-gallon filter, over the back filter, is connected directly to the sponge filter. So now it's optimal in my opinion, because you're getting as much suction as you can possibly get through that sponge, and then it's going up and it's getting more filtration and back out. I could be wrong, but this is my take on a hybrid filter system. I have made some changes that you guys did not see. I did not get to film, so montage time. Here's the aquarium that I built this for. It houses 5 balloon body mollies, approximately 30 electric blue acara fry, and 2 prisonose plecos. I wanted to clarify why I was using this particular filtering method that I chose to use on this aquarium. The sponge filter has a lot of area for beneficial bacteria to grow, which will keep your water healthier, as well as suck all the food and detritus and all that good stuff right to the sponge filter, or at least in the general area. And the hang on the back filter allows you to add things such as lava rock, filter floss, plenty of other things, carbon if you wanted to. I don't use carbon because I keep live plants, but if something were to go wrong and I needed to chemical treat this tank for something such as ick, I could easily put carbon in it to get rid of the chemicals in the water. And usually with the sponge filter, you have it hooked up to a bubbler or an air stone, and that's how you get your suction. I think the pump will do a lot better with pulling water through the sponge filter. I guess we'll just have to see how it is. Tank looks great. It's been a couple of days. Just wanted to make sure it would work well. Still nothing much on the bottom. If you like this video, please hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell and stay tuned for more videos. Peace.